Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I do want to thank you so much for checking out my channel. I know you have a lot of choices, so I truly appreciate that. So this week we're going to cover March 1st through the 7th. That was fast. So I wanted to get some overall energy, and Spirit's throwing cards at me already. So let's take a look at what that is. Ooh. And, oh. If you would go ahead and hit that thumbs up, I think you're going to want to. Wow. Okay. So, all right. We have the Two of Swords. The other two are great. We have the Two of Swords, but I actually love the depiction of this Two of Swords because she's blindfolded and she's using her intuition to ward off the negative energies. And you have the King of Cups. Again, highly intuitive. This is Piscean energy all over the place. Using your intuition to focus on what you want. We have the King of Pentacles. I mean, two kings. Now this king, in this one, if you notice, he's kind of meditating, looking at what he wants also. This is a week of meditation coming off of that full moon that was in Virgo and preparing for your new moon in Pisces. It is about releasing and letting go of your fears. It is more than that. It is about that full moon in Virgo had a lot to do with releasing releasing things, forgiving, right? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, releasing the sense of shame, the sense of guilt around other things. It's like using your intuition to focus on the fact that you can manifest whatever you want, and what you want to manifest into your life is peace and joy and harmony and whatever else, financially if you want, whatever you want to manifest. But there's just this need this week to continue the work of that full moon to bring balance, right? The two has to do with balance. So bringing balance back into your life by releasing and letting go and using your intuition to release. So St. Michael and Archangel Metatron. St. Michael's really stepping forward here. Oh, and Mother Mary. Hold on. Okay, so if you did not receive the love and the nurturing as a child, which many of us did not, Mother Mary is here to offer for you to run to her, to allow her to soothe you. This is something that can be done in meditation. Prayer. Ask for it and you shall receive it, whether or not you actually get into a meditative state, they're saying. Archangel Michael said he will come in and Archangel Metatron will cut the cords, but I think the reason Archangel Michael is stepping forward so strongly is that blue ray that I'm also picking up from Mother Mary. And so that blue ray energy of really surrounding you and protecting you and shielding you is what I heard, shielding you. So, all right, let's get into the cards and see what else is going on this week, because if you can release and let go of the negative energies, the lower vibrational energies, and instead focus on what it is you want to bring in, to really focus on what you're trying to manifest, that's where that creative process for that new moon has such fertile ground to grow in. So, wow, let's see what we get here. I'm always trying to make sure there's enough light on the cards. Okay, so, oh, wow, my seat. Settling in here. Okay, because I have a feeling this is going to be big. All right, so, wow, okay. Let's see what we have going on. So, of course, we start off the week with the moon in Libra, and the moon at this phase is about balance, and that full moon we just had is about creating balance, and that Two of Swords energy is about creating mental balance, right? So you actually have mental, emotional, and physical balance. Like there's so much to bring in this, and that allows you to find the joy, to find the pleasure in life. So lots of energy around balance this week. This is the huge soul growth area to be working on for you this week. And so supported because that moon in Libra is in trine energy with Saturn, which wants to help you create healthy boundaries, and Mercury, which is about how do you communicate that. And Mercury is finally out of its shadow and not stumbling around drunk so much anymore. And we have Jupiter. And Jupiter is like, how do you want to expand this? How do you want to take this out? So Mercury has felt like there was kind of like this hangover energy literally last week. I'm like, oh my gosh, aren't we on? I had to go and look. I thought he was direct. and then I was listening to Jenny Burak, and she's like, she quoted somebody has a meme that says something like, Mercury, you're drunk, go home. And I started laughing. I thought, oh my God, this is exactly what it's been like, right? It's been exactly like that. All right, so believe in magic, and I want to say believe in your magic. Believe in your magic. True magic is abounding in my life through the release of these lower vibrational energies of unforgiveness, of unworthiness, of pride and shame, and they seem to go together, right? And feelings of lack. When you release the lower vibrational energies, you create space. You have to create space. Nature hoards vacuums. It will fill it. So when you release, when you push out the negative energy, you create space for the flow of abundance to come in. Believe in the magic. Believe in yourself, right? Believe in yourself. And before that moon gets out of Libra, it's going to square off with Pluto, and Pluto is definitely like, let's get this transformation done. Let's get it done, right? So that is such positive energy, actually. And then we've got Mars in the last few degrees of Taurus, right? Getting ready, moves into Gemini on Wednesday. And so it really is trying to wrap up and complete things. And Taurus energy is a very supportive, make a choice, make a decision arena for you. And so use that. Use this to, and also Capricorn, where even though the moon's like squaring off and in difficult angles with these, you're not. Your energy is not. Your energy is supported in making these changes. So push through. Spend the time in meditation. They're both meditating. This is using your intuition. This is really spending that time, quality time with Mother Mary, I just heard. She just wants to hang out. Okay, so when the moon moves into Scorpio, it is about the self-reflection, and this can you change the perspective and see the beauty in everything? Can you understand that when people say negative things about you, it is their own reflection of what they feel about themselves, and therefore that is why we release that and we don't count it, and we put this protective shield around us, and we say, yeah, but that's your problem, that's your baggage, that's your stuff, and I choose not to carry it. And I'm going to change my perspective, and I'm going to see how beautiful I am. This card right here is called Beauty, and if you look, you can see butterflies and flowers. Or if you look another way, you can see the face in it. And so there's beauty in all things. There's beauty in you. There's beauty in lessons learned. It's wisdom and knowledge that we gained. Believe in the magic of what is happening, and choose the words that you use to talk to yourself that way. Wow. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. And pay attention to your dreams this week. Pay attention to your dreams. While the moon is in Scorpio, it is going to be trining your sign, which means it'll be trining Neptune and the sun and Venus, all of that wonderful energy. And so this is a chance to really, if you pay attention to your dreams, receive messages. This card right here, we've got Spirit, which is represented by the barn swallows, and she has her eyes closed, and she looks like Yeah, her eyes are closed. Look, her eyes are closed. And Spirit is showing the way. Even though her eyes are closed and there's a light going on ahead, she's not using it. She's letting Spirit show her the way. And look, we have the feathers there that really makes me feel like it's dreamtime energy too. And then this beautiful card of listening to Spirit again with her eyes closed. And so meditation. Oh, you probably didn't hear half of what I said. Okay, so the barn swallows, her leading and showing the way. She's got her eyes closed. She's following the light that's coming from Spirit. This one, meditation energy with her eyes closed and Spirit all around. Spend some time in quiet and in meditation and pay attention to your dreams and focus on what it is that you want to manifest and what you want to create. That is where your energy should go, because where your energy goes is where your focus goes is where the energy flows, right? That's that saying. I don't know who said it, but it's a marvelous saying. This is so true. So here, spending time in deep meditation, allowing yourself to focus on what it is you want to create and manifest for yourself in your life. This is such beautiful energy. Super exciting. And then we have the moon moving into Sagittarius at 5:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. And that's on Thursday. And from there, the moon's going to be in square and in conflict with your sign, because you're both changeable, mutable signs. And so it asks you to feel into the changes that you want to make, but at the same time, it is in that beautiful, supportive of making change energy, the sextile with Saturn and Jupiter and Mercury all hanging out in Aquarius. And so this is the opportunity to really put what you want, your desires, in writing. And remember that you are resilient. And that means that what you cut out, what you release, what you let go of, what using your intuition to find how to let go and release those fears so you can create space for new things to come in. One of the new things that will come in is the wisdom that you've gained from the experiences. You're going to be creating your own magic. There's no doubt about it. Oh, man. Pisces, this is such... Wow, everybody's reading's been pretty good today. I'm really excited about the energy of March. Pisces season is great, and looks like Aries is going to start off very nicely too. Okay, so we have here, this is here and now. Meditation. She's meditating on an idea, the egg. But the door's open to allow Spirit to come in. Be where you are. Be very focused on where you are. And then open yourself up to receiving. We have yin and we have milk and honey. This is the divine blessings of the universe pouring into your life. Be an open vessel to receive. I'm going to just stop right there. I don't know how this can get any better. This is such beautiful, sweet energy, truly. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. Spend time in meditation. If you're like, well, I don't really meditate, just sit quietly and, allow ideas to drift to you. I feel like you're going to be shown the way, and so part of that will be receiving the messages and guidance. And so, channeled writing is a great way to receive messages and guidance from Spirit. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. And then start off, if you can't think of what to write, start writing down all the things that you notice in your life that you're super grateful for. That moon is going to move into Capricorn at 9:20 p.m. on Saturday. And so Sunday is all this Capricorn energy. And Venus is going to be supporting this energy of deciding and learning and changing and growing here around money and around relationships. Okay, and for many of you, this is around finances. What is the next best step to take to manifest what I want? See how he's really steering really hard at that pentacle. How can I manifest more into my life in the form of abundance? And you have several cards that came out here about this. One of them is savings. As you consistently save for the future, your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. We have conscious consumer, and conscious consumer is about what it's okay. I'm going to go to the moonlighting first. I want to come back to that one. The moonlighting says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So those are two purely kind of financial cards, but also moonlighting makes me think pay attention to your dreams. Conscious consumer. You have the power to help and heal the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. A conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods, and you simply live simply, and you purchase only that which you need. Okay, so there's that aspect of it. The other thing is, consciously, what are you consuming? Are you watching uplifting things, or are you taking in negative energy, low vibrational? When Pisces has this you're like a environmental sponge for energy, right? And low vibrational negative energy you suck that up the same as you do high vibrational energy. And so there is a need to keep yourself cleansed. Take lots of saltwater baths, ask to keep your energy cleared, ask for protection and guidance on that. Work with Archangel Sandalphon, he just said, to help you clear your aura. Okay, that's awesome. The low vibrational energies, so if you're watching violence or politics or which sometimes they intersect, if you're watching oh gosh, there's this channel that I really love to watch on YouTube, but the last one was it was hard for me, and I couldn't really. I'm a Pisces moon, and it was really hard for me. And halfway through, I thought I couldn't really watch it to the end. And so they came out with another one this week, and I looked at it and I said, I don't know if I can watch that either. It is, I'm not sure. Because I'm feeling very super sensitive right now. I haven't listened to the news in days because I can't handle that. And so it is, and instead I'm trying to find higher vibrational things or fun music. Like I had the dance. Okay, so I don't want to tell you how old I am, but you'll figure it out now. I played a bunch of 80s music here yesterday, like for hours, and I was just listening to it and bebopping around here and trying to get my work done. But I just feel the need to raise my energy. And so I think you're being asked, what are you consuming energetically through the foods you eat, right? So organic and ethically raised products, when you purchase those, you are voting with your dollars that you don't want pesticides in your food and that you don't want trauma in the meat that you are eating. Because animals that are caged and herded off to slaughter in a crazy, oh God, it's just that energy is with them when they die. And it's still in the food and you're consuming it. And so I choose to buy free range, organically raised chickens to eat. Because I'm voting with my money for what I would like to see happen in the world, but also the more people that. And you can't always afford to do it, right? At first I couldn't. At first all I could do was buy organic or produce once in a while, right? And so, but I've been able to now. About 50% of my diet is ethically and organic, and it took a while. It took a while for me to be able to do that, but the prices are coming down and there's more variety. And so it comes, you can add to that. And even if there's only one thing you can do, maybe all you can afford is that one can of organic pinto beans that you buy instead of the other beans. At least you are moving in that direction. It kind of feels like this savings. Like, it doesn't have to be a lot, it just needs to be consistent. It is saying to the universe, I believe this is important. And that energy literally makes a difference. So you are being asked to contribute to the collective consciousness of the universe by consciously choosing what you listen to, what you ingest into your body, what you ingest into your field. If you have friends that are always being negative Nellies and about people, then disengage. Now, I'm not saying end your friendships. If they're talking like that about you, maybe you need to do that. But limit your contact. I don't do social media much anymore either for this reason. I keep hoping that people bring it back someday and they're nice, but so far that's not happening. You have focus on your priorities. What are your priorities? When you focused on them, through this process of meditation, of just as a daily thing, using your intuition to guide you along the way, what you focus on is what you're going to manifest, whether it's in the positive or the negative. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. There we go. Which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and the attention they need and you need and deserve. So this card could be saying, okay, hold on. This card could be saying, okay, I don't have enough money to pay my bills, so I'm just not going to look at them. And Spirit's like, no, look at them and make a plan and start working on that. Ignoring them isn't going to work. It doesn't work. So even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So even if, this is just you sit down and you look at your finances for a minute and go, okay. There was a time in my life when every month I kept a record of what bills I didn't pay, so that I would pay it before the 30 days so I wouldn't get a mark on my credit report. And I would pay that one early so it was less than the 30 days. But that meant that something else wasn't getting paid. And so it took me time to work through it. But I did build my credit, and over time I was making enough money to be able to, but sometimes you gotta be creative, right? So what do you need to do? I didn't judge myself. I just worked the problem. So there's always a creative solution if you look hard enough. All right, so I want to read you these kings here. Oh, let's go ahead and read that Two of Swords one too, because that is some kind of tough energy to work through. Can't find it. Oh, it must be because it's in between. Okay, here we go. When blinded by the unknown, I can trust myself to move forward toward the light. And the King of Cups says, my heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. And the King of Pentacles, I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. Focus on what you want to manifest, not on what's not happening. Listen to your amazing intuition, follow its guidance, and don't push things off to the side and think out of sight, out of mind. That doesn't work. Oh, I know what I thought of while I was talking was I did pick a card for financial things. If you want to go check that out, there's like 3 options, and so just use your intuition to pick one, and maybe you'll get, if what I was talking about didn't seem right, listen to those and see if you can't get a little guidance off of that. You guys take good care. Happy birthday to you. I want to say, go ahead and do something nice for yourself for your birthday. When you spend a little money on yourself, you tell yourself and the universe that you know there's enough and there's always more on the way. Okay? You guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.